the voice of climbers.
So we are here at the MELLOBLOCCO 2025 with Caroline Ciavaldini. Hi, Caro. Thank you very much for being on Climbing Radio again.
Thank you very much. Hi.
During this MELLOBLOCCO, together with other female athletes, you will hold a workshop dedicated entirely to women, with a moment of discussion and climbing. What's the idea at the base of this activity?
Right. It's been 8 years that I've been doing a similar event in France. It's called Grimpeurs. And I really wanted to show it in Italy with La Sportiva. I think, right. So the basic idea is feminism applied to climbing. The idea is to push women to involve themselves more in their passion and that it kind of resonates in their life. So it's obviously a really grand objective. So practically speaking, it's an hour and a half, 2 hours of bouldering, just to women together with loads of female athletes, to create a space with women only, because it's really rare in climbing that you get to climb with just other girls. And then an hour of discussions, really open discussion. And for this time, we chose 2 topics. Why do we need to climb with women together? And the other topic is how to create some more space in your life. So more time, more space in your life for your project in climbing.
You are now coordinator of the La Sportiva Climbing Team. What do you think of the role that brands and companies now have in creating role models through communication, social media, testimonials? How important are
I don't
companies?
think brands create, they help creating, but the role models exist. It's just giving them a loudspeaker. I think in 2025, marketing can hardly be fake, you know? I think it works better. People aren't stupid. They know if you're promoting something that doesn't have a soul, they're gonna notice it. So in La Sportiva, the athletes are really the soul. It's not just the athletes, but the athletes are really central in the company. And very, very often they are really incredible people with incredible stories. They have, such a cliche to say they're really inspiring, but I don't know, whenever I meet athletes nowadays, I really feel like I want to shout out, help them really spread their stories better, because it's good stories, basically. So this is our role that James and I have taken really recently. We're really excited because this is something we've always wanted to do. I think also as an athlete, you have years of being selfish, and we're still athletes, but we kind of want to share that a bit more because we've figured out a few solutions. So yeah, brands creating role models. Yeah, I think it's really not that. It's brands enhancing role models.
Okay. And in your opinion, who are the most inspiring female climbers at the moment?
I don't think I can answer that. I think there are loads of different profiles. But obviously, Babsi has always been one of my role models, just because she just shuts up and does it, you know? Like, she doesn't speak so much, but I really think she's head and shoulder above a lot of pretty much everybody in terms of being extremely competent all across the disciplines of climbing. But I am meeting every day new athletes now, because James and I, we spend hours talking with different athletes, which we knew their names, but to really go in the deep of what they want, what they care about. I think there is a lot of work to do to promote female athletes, and I think this is going to be one of my battles. But although I think I really have a lot of support with the La Sportiva team. Right, I'm going to go really in deeper things, but like there are already a lot of male role models in climbing. Guys are kind of better at promoting themselves, and it's like, is there no strong female? Obviously, the answer is not no. There are a lot of really strong female athletes, just they don't promote themselves as well. And there are loads of reasons that they don't do that. It's like history, it's like ego, it's belief. So I really would like to push that because we need more role models, females.
Okay, so you have partially introduced my next question, and that is the world of climbing is changing, and there are more and more female climbers, and female athletes are pushing the limits. We've seen it with Brooke Rabutu a few days ago, sending a 9B+. What has still to be done in the world of climbing to make it more inclusive for women or other people in general, in your opinion?
Right. I think there's a lot to be done, even if clearly climbing is a sport that is pretty well advanced compared to other sports. But there are loads of cultural preconceptions. I think this is such a vast topic, but you have to think 100 years ago, the Olympics were recreated, the modern Olympics were created, and they were not even for females because men believed that, actually the guy who created the modern Olympics said that women shouldn't do sports because it's gonna make their organs drop. 100 years ago, this is what people believed, 100 years ago, this is 4th generation. So obviously we have so much to do. There is still a lot of barriers. So for example, loads of females still believe or are fighting with these conceptions that if you develop your body too much, you're going to become muscular, and muscular as a female body isn't a good thing. You're going to sweat, you're going to be red, yelling, and that's not female. So there are so many preconceptions with sports. So we have to fight all of that and rediscover what our society should be, basically.
You're a role model both for men and women. What would you like? Which are the values and the ideas you would like to convey to other people through your
a lot.
person?
A lot, and at the same time, it's very intimidating. I've turned 40. Okay, so yes, I definitely want. There are values that I want to fight for now. I think when you're a young athlete, you just want to climb, and you grow older, and of course, climbing is still important, but you really want to fight for what you think is important. So, yeah, pushing forward social well-being. So, caring more about people, and that obviously involves caring more about inclusivity, not just women, obviously, and pushing much more about environment and rethinking your behaviors. I'm a mom, so my children at some point are going to ask me, what have you done, mommy, to make the world a better place? And I would like to have some answers, basically.
Last question. It's not about the female climbing world anymore. It's about your activity, your climbing. Coming here, we were coming here at this place. Now we were talking about Joy Division. That's multi-pitch route here in the Valmasino that James has climbed some time ago. And would you like to try this route, to repeat it? Can you tell us something about that?
I was just thinking 2 days ago, we were driving up and you see this, at some point you see the Qualido face. And I remember 10 years ago when I went up it, I didn't go all the way to the top. I only did the first 4 pitches, seconding James. I mean, I didn't link them. I put my fingers on the first 4 pitches. At the time, it was mainly scary. And in an ideal world where I had infinite amount of time, I would love to go back and try and really work on Joy Division. I don't think it's gonna happen because multi-pitch with small children is extremely complicated. I mean, I guess I could do it, just there are so many things. But if Joy Division was very close, if I was living in Valmasino, I would definitely go for Joy Division. It's something, back in the time, there was a route that was really too scary for me, and I really liked to confront myself to my fears. So I think I remember the 8B pitch and the 8B plus pitches being really pretty. So I would love to put my fingers on it. And obviously Babsy's opened the barrier because she's done that route. So she has, no?
I'm not
sure Babsy's done Joy Division.
We have to check that.
I'm pretty sure she has, as always. So obviously the door's open and that's way easier.
Okay, so it's also a matter of maybe you don't have the time, but you are determined, and that's something positive anyway. Even if you won't do the route, you will never do it. Maybe your determination is still important. When you said, "I know I could do it,"
I didn't say I know I could do it.
You didn't.
No. I said I know I would love to really have a serious go at it.
Okay.
It's just climbing. There are quite a lot of things in my life. Like now I have children. They are obviously my primary focus. I would like to be with James. We want to do a really good job at being athlete coordinators. I also I try to spend a lot of time with that Grimpeurs. So it's an organization about pushing the development of female in climbing. So there are too many elements in my life to create space for Joy Division. I don't know, you never say never. So I'm really not sure I will ever have the time for that route. But if I had to think of route that really inspired me, that if I had the time, I would love to put my fingers in it and have a serious go at it. And maybe I'll never do them, but that's totally okay. I'm totally okay with failing now. I would definitely go for a route like that. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's a beauty, period.
Okay. So I think we have finished with this interview. Do you have anything to add, to say to close it?
Maybe I just want to put my hat down to Nicola and Nicoletta and all the organizers of MELLOBLOCCO. I think to never lose the motivation with all these years is incredible, but also the generosity and the, how do you say that, the empathic manner in which they organize these festivals is really incredible, and really, yeah, it's touching me, basically.
Okay. Thank you very much, Caro, and thank you for being on Climbing Radio, and see you on next interview. Bye.
Thank you very much.
The voice of climbers.